up? My dad has a games folder. A game folder I grew up with. From the old DOS family Windows XP to the Windows 7 laptop, and some even ended up on my current PC. But for compatibility reasons, they mostly just sit in the old laptop since they pretty much all disintegrate on software newer than the Blue Whale Challenge. Like, does anybody remember the shit? I know it was mostly known in Russia, but it was pretty well known in Italy as well. I was in elementary school when there started to be kids claiming their siblings died from the Last Days Challenge. Messed up. Anyway, I thought it would be fun to revisit every one of them and rank them on a tier list. Not the dead siblings, the games. And if you're wondering about that last tier, you'll find out soon enough. But first, story time. My first idea was to set up a Windows 7 virtual machine to play all the games, but the games would always crash. It's either the virtual graphics card can handle them, or there was some kind of problem with them trying to change the screen's resolution. I really couldn't tell you. So I caved and bought the cheapest capture card I found on Amazon and decided to play them on the old laptop. That unfortunately has some slight issues. At the time of writing this intro, I still haven't taken it from my parents' house, so I won't be certain if it's gonna work or some games will rely on the few frames that aren't a jumbled mess of polygons. I remember that happening with a few of them, but I guess only time can tell. Anyway, enough stalling, tier list time. Alright, so edited note here. I kinda forgot a really important thing to mention with this game, is that they are adware, pretty much. Like, they default your browser homepage to be like their website. It's easy to remove, like it's not dangerous, like it won't do damage. And like the problem is there, like you can fix it easily, but it's there. So like also most of these games are not available anymore, unlike My Play City, because the site kinda got revamped. Like they lost a lot of your games, so you had to first like get them from Wayback Machine, then you would install them, then you can like remove all the web pages from the games folder, but like that fixes it for me, like, but I still have them on the like useless laptop that has no relevant data in it, so I won't be leaving download links because I don't want to be the reason you fuck up your PC and get a virus or something. If you really want to play them, just do that on your own. Like, I won't be responsible for your PC. Anyway, you have session over. Back to the video. Alright, let's start off with something good. Alien Stars, a game made by Owen Studios, which we'll see a bit later in the tier list as well. You control a spaceship and you kill things. The premise is pretty simple, and the in-game story is basically, we found shit there, go kill it. But let's talk about the gameplay. The game is pretty simple. You move around on both axes, which is somewhat unusual for this type of games, and auto-scroll your ass to the level boss. Each mission has one, and they somewhat vary, but they pretty much all work the same. Each body part has an health bar, and you need to destroy each one to kill the motherfucker. You are given a somewhat average arsenal to accomplish said killings. 3 primary weapons you can choose from: straight shooting, cone, and pain. No. Alright. This is what I should be doing with this weapon. And I can't, because it's a fucking pea shooter. Bro, I do no fucking damage. God damn it! Each with 5 upgrades you can earn by stacking power-ups, and 5 secondaries: basic beach missile, homing missiles, that one movie where a guy steps on a landmine, or you'll see more of this guy, and fuck around and find out. The game is plain fun, but it's my least favorite Tailwind game, so it gets a spot in a B tier. Twisted Metal if it was shit. Twisted Metal if it was shit. You drive an armored truck and fuck over with alien things. The controls are ass, the gameplay's loop is as fun as mindless killing things, which is fun, but there's nothing sustaining it further. Also, this happened. I don't know if it's my graphics card failing, but I can do more than like 2 missions at a time before it shits itself. The music is kinda good though. I need to find an uncompressed version. D tier. Helicopter game. This is a really well made arcade shooter. A lot of weapons and helicopter with different stats that I couldn't show because deadlines. I only play like 15 minutes for each game, but trust me, there are a lot. The boss fights are also really fun. You can see your next boss on the loaded screen. Also, you can play it with a gamepad if you want, and it even has 2-player local co-op. Really well made game. The comic book style cutscenes are neat. Overall, A tier. Okay, this is cool. First, Ball Breaker on the tier list, and with a lot of depth in its gameplay loop. Like I'm talking about 36 fucking pages of manual depth. Unfortunately, this is one of the worst cases of not having a prior save file, because I didn't have it installed on a laptop, but trust me, all the additions slap. This is a really solid game, the main gameplay loop slaps, the bonus content slaps. Overall, it's a B tier. 2 in a row, huh? I'm gonna be 100% honest. It doesn't hold up to Aquaball. Less depth, lesser gameplay, lesser graphics, but it's still gonna be above it. You know why? This. The music fucking slaps. I got that shit on my old ass iPod I use for train rides. Getting to hear that makes the slug gameplay not just bearable, fucking enjoyable. I don't care a fuck. A tier. To be fair, it should have been the first game alphabetically, but I forgot about its existence, so it's going here. Fuck you. It's a game based on an old Italian game show. This is the gameplay. B tier. Next. Hell yeah, this game is good. Love the 3D models, the graphics are good. You're also fighting humans this time, but the most important things are the weapons and systems. I love them. Each weapon has its own thing. The driller is low damage, hitting everything on the screen with low power usage. The separator is great against beefy targets near each other since shots bounce off. Damager is a constant instant that aims for you. It's not that good in this game because the GOAT is next. That I can show in game because cheat engine doesn't work on the laptop, then I can give myself cash to buy it. But trust me, it's supposed to be a low firing beam with thick damage, but they forgot to add a global shot cooldown, so you can just spam M1 and trade all your battery for mass destruction. I won't go into too much detail on the secondaries since the next game has them pretty much 1-to-1, and I recorded this after that because it was on my main PC. Also doesn't hurt that the music is cool. This is gonna definitely be the first big tier. Basically the same as the first game, same unit type, same engine, same system, same web, my GOAT isn't there. Replaced by a subpar flamethrower thing. Sad, but expected. That thing was way busted. But the new additions were really cool. First of all, major change from the first game, no more separated upgrades. You now upgrade your ship and that gives you more battery and more health. Also, the mother changing as well is a nice touch. The other additions, drones. They're cool. They don't trivialize the game as much as expected. I don't know, that they just cool. Also, the attack and raid drones models are swapped. Little fun fact for you. Also, there's like a secret weapon thing that shoots like money, only works for the final boss, like useless everywhere else. All things considered, it's an improvement gameplay wise, but the vibe, I really can't get over the vibe. It's too basic. I mean, the first game as I was fighting like human pirates, we had a main villain, like he had a face. Now it's back to big ass alien, please kill. Still, it's a great game. So it goes in the A tier. What even is this? My first game? As probably a virus, and a stolen renders from a guy I spent weeks finding when I remember this game existed. The music is another rabbit hole in itself, maybe next video, but for now, E tier. This game sucks. No more, no less. It's boring, it looks ugly, and the only thing keeping this game remotely interesting, the metric ton of secondary weapons, is Carson than fucking Joe Biden's hairline. D tier, next. Game doesn't install, F tier. Where do I even begin with this one? You fight rocks, more than the same 3 planes every time, and if I remember correctly, it doesn't get much better later. D tier. A puzzle game now. I love this series. Its goofy atmosphere and designs are really cool, but the first game is really nothing special. It can stand on its own, sure, but nothing more. C tier. Now here's one that can do more than stand on its own. The backbone's the same, but it has so many more mechanics and levels. The push itself is enough to make the puzzle much more interesting. Also, the fact that the monsters spawn little bugs, like stolen bugs, where do they keep them? Also, the fact that the monsters spawn little bugs that heal you is a nice touch since your health bar ticks down as a timer. Now, that's a solid S tier. No, seriously, where the fuck do they store this? Bug game. That beat that this time. The protagonist from the first game comes back and this motherfucker is married now. The game has clearly a lot of love put into it. The voice acting, for how cringe it is at times, is a great addition.
Our children have been kidnapped.
All of them? All 1,341?
No, not all. We still have Buggy Sue and Junior Bug. Unless, of course, you lost them on the way.
Shut the fuck up, you stupid bitch. And some jokes are funny, I gotta give it that.
I guess that means we have to make new.
Oh god, but that was so exhausting.
Overall though, not as good as the previous title. The objective is not killing monsters anymore, but saving your kids. And no, I will not count if there are actually 103,041 kids. But you have now less to work with, as the push is gone again, but the game greatly makes up with it in atmosphere and humor, so it's a strong A tier. It's a Trojan. Found out when I put the flash drive with the folder in it onto my dad's computer, cause I needed to print some things. Well, the game was a broken mess anyway, barely worked and soft locked fairly often. The only cool thing was that it had a lot of different pool tables, even not rectangular ones, but my PC is more valuable. Trojan tier. Didn't install, and even if it did, it was a basic ass unit game about the most basic ass game of bowling ever. F tier. Another basic ass space shooter. Nothing remarkable except for the boredom it caused me. It was the longest 7 minutes of my life, I swear. Also, the music is part of the same rabbit hole as South Droids was. Overall, E tier. A top-down racing game. It's nothing really, but I quite like it. It's quick and painless, great for passing the time with the tournament mode. Lots of tracks with the most broken collision you can imagine. But kid me loved it, so B tier. Didn't install, but I can still rank it because of the next game. C tier, only for the OST. A remake of the previous game, it's basically the same with one big difference, and it sets the game apart from every other. And it sets the game apart from any other.
Se c'è qualcuno che c'ha voglia di ballare, si faccia avanti, si faccia avanti.
And this sets the game apart from every other space shooter in the folder. Voice acting. Your character in the corner says some one-liner every time you pick up a bonus.
That's the gun.
Other than that, the game is fairly basic. No alternate secondaries, only basic pitch missiles that you have to use until level 9, since 10 strips you of them and some amount of power up. Maybe for difficulty's sake? I have no idea, since you can be hit anyways. The ship hitbox is bugged and you can only get it on that specific area. Everywhere else and you just near through every fucking projectile. The game is mostly a The game! You lost the game! The game is mostly remarkable except for the Bangeras OST. The best out of the series. Let's put it on B tier. Now here's one with a lot more effort put into it. Adept Studios just went watch this shit and made one of the deeper games we looked at so far. All thanks to the upgrade system. Damn, I love a good upgrade system. And the model changer, tu mi porti su, poi mi lasci cadere. And the model changes reflecting what you bought too. It also has skins for your ship that you unlock by playing the game. Unfortunately, it has this visual bug with the screen being divided into square segments. I don't know what causes this, it's been this way since my first playthrough. It also has really weird 3D comic book style cutscenes and kinda interesting stories for the genre's low standards. The music is a big miss for me though, I just can't enjoy it as much as the other games. But it can't move it from where it belongs, in A tier. E poi mi lasci cadere! A match 3 game where you customize various fish tanks, made by the same guys that made the mobile games 10 years later. I guess they forgot it existed and then went, oh shit, we haven't made this guy in a decade. The gameplay barely exists and it is as boring as a match 3 is. It aims to be relaxing and cozy, but its sibling does it better. C tier. It's FNAF 4 Halloween Fishdom Halloween Fishdom Spooky Splash. It's the same game but spooky season themed. I like the goofy, scary, quote-unquote atmosphere more. I find it a bit more charming than the originals, and I've set for a clone. B tier. This game is low-key bare bones. It feels like a template you could edit from the MyPlayCity website. Well, because it is. If you go on the Wayback Machine around like 2007, you can find a custom game page where you can make your own Galaxy Guard clone, and look around, first game that managed to install, going to F tier. Another match 3 game, Shit Edition. It feels old and clunky, but I can see someone losing their mind with this game. Like, yeah, the intro sequence is pretty much spot on. As spot on is its spot in E tier. Jigsaw game. Nothing else to say. As boring as I could imagine. E tier. Trojan. Next. F tier? Remember Iwin? Yes, this is the redemption arc. I love this game, but let's go in order. I love Mahjong, and this has a lot of Mahjong. A story mode about how the world splits into two parts representing both absolutes on everything, and how you need to fix that and restore balance with voice acting and tiny ass compressed cutscenes, an online mode that I never tried since the game is so dead it's decomposing by now, and a free play mode with classic boards, original boards, match 3 instead of match 2 boards, and that. I have no idea what the developer smoked before that, but it's an absolute headache inducing, ball grinding, ass fucking tile set, and I love it. Well, maybe I love it after completing it. What the fuck is this? Bro, what the fuck? Ah! Bro, what the? What the? Oh, yeah, alright, yeah. I swear to God, man, what the fuck? Jesus fucking Christ. How am I even, like, supposed to? I'm pretty sure I'm getting a headache from this. I have no idea what I'm doing. Who made this? Who made this? 4 minutes in. What? I still have no clue what I'm doing. Yeah, I got lost. I had that train going, but like 7 minutes in, my eyes hurt. Oh my. Oh, wait. Yes, goddammit! Fuck you! I live in the game. I don't give a fuck. No, I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Fuck this game. Fuck everything. And there are so much worse birds than that. That being said, I just can't go lower than the top for this game. It's the easiest peak tier yet. Peak gameplay, peak vibes, peak rage bait, peak tier. What is it? What the fuck is this game, bro? This fucking game. Alright, 2 F tier you go, fuck you. Well, I said it in the clip. 2 F tier it goes. Pool game. Non-Trojan this time. It's a great win. I love pool. Doesn't help that the music is goated. Also, you can tell they were having fun while making this game. The exploding balls, the jokers, the bonus level with incredible music. Did I tell you the music is good? I sampled that. Anyway, not much to say. Great game, great music, great balls. S tier. Another puzzle game. You need to shoot clusters of 3 or more balls and fill up the gold meter to advance. It has 3 alternate game modes, one when balls lock periodically, one without your suck, and locked and loaded from PvC. I didn't really like it, did here. Barebone racing game. The models are probably stolen from somewhere since there's this SC racing on a lot of liveries. The cars handle like shit, barely work, and the engine noises make me wanna drill my ear drums with a jackhammer. E tier. It's Risk. I love Risk. B tier. Yet another bad space shooter. I had no idea what was happening half the time. F tier with the free web template. Yeah, this is some good stuff. Great vibes, great models, the gameplay is really fun, and the weapons, damn! 12 primary upgrades, and my beloved fuck you lasers. Well, if you were wondering how the Last Avenger 1 worked, kinda like this. Only having 2 secondaries kinda suck, but you have both at the same time, and you get showered with pickups, unlike some other game. Now for the ranking. And being honest, it's gonna be the weakest, but the weakest pick is still peak tier. Now, this is a step in the right direction. All the systems got reworked, better graphics, 7 power-up tops and a fuck ton more secondaries, but you can only have one equipped at a time. I like the new direction I went to with the game, but there are still some things that need ironing out. For this entry is a solid A tier. Oh, they ironed alright. This is just perfect. It's the previous game with all the imperfection fixed, more secondaries and better primary upgrades. Unfortunately, anything that isn't the new alien sprites is reused from the previous game. For that I can't give it peak tier, but nothing's keeping it from landing the ship in S tier. F tier. Our third and final board breaker is pretty good actually. The ball has less physics for an on-demand attraction to the paddle. It's on par with Aqua Bullet doing its own thing, so it gets the same rank, A tier. Come on, it's Zuma, do I even need to say more? You shoot balls and do insane combos that I can't even fathom. Let's do this real quick, S tier, let's go home. And we're done! I really hope you enjoyed this kinda random video, like out of nowhere I got the idea to rank my dad's game folder, and I hope I didn't make you waste however long this video is gonna be. Anyway, let me know if you knew any of these games. I still have no clue what to make of this channel and I just bought a V-drum set, so I guess new songs soon? Anyway, I gotta go now, see ya! Also, Fatih, if you're hearing this, like, fuck you, man.